Hi everybody, we're here with council candidate Jason Traynor. He's running for the 2-year seat, the one that Jesse Rosa left. And all right, Jason, tell us your agenda and what you would like to see done in the city of Watertown.
Yes, thank you, Donnie. My agenda is pretty simple. I want to fix the broken system. One instance is the roads, the sidewalks, and just the things to do in the city. I have a list here, and I'd like to share them with your audience. And for many years, I've been working on a city bus system. And through the effort of keep on hammering our leaders, they have expanded the bus routes now to Walmart and Target. And I'm working also on them to update the maps. The maps are back in 2009 and they haven't been updated. But I want to show you guys some proof. As you can see, there is my picture in the newspaper. Fighting for the city bus system. And what they put in here is basically my idea. Okay, let's see. My idea that it would be a revenue maker for the city, he said. So basically, also I'm pushing for expansion of the bus times in the city, because they only go till Monday through Friday. It's only 7 a.m. to 5:50 p.m. and on Saturday it's shorter to, I think it's 5 o'clock. And I feel that the city bus system is not accessible to everyone yet, because people can't use it to save themselves money after 6 o'clock is when it closes. But here is my part of my agenda that I wrote down. Jason Traynor for City Council. I will be the change that matters. I will listen to your voice if you feel no one else does. Real change comes within. Let's work together to create positive change in the city of Watertown. I want to help the most vulnerable members of our community, people in need of services. Some examples are as follows: food stamp, Medicaid, mental health treatment, substance abuse services, rental housing assistance program, and disability rights advocacies. And I feel that our leaders do not hear our concerns. I feel, Donnie, that they don't sit down and talk to you and want to hear your voice. And for the most part, they shut you off and they don't want to see your face or hear your voice. And it bothers me. As a resident, I lived here all my life. In the past 40 plus years, I've seen this city neglect the needs of the citizens here in this city. I've seen them do their own agenda and not really do the agenda of what they're put in office to do here. I believe that Justice County needs some type of homeless shelter for all people that may need a place to stay temporarily until social services can help them find a home. Our winter months are actually too cold for people to live on the streets or abandoned buildings. Expand the bus systems, update the city bus route maps, and include destination of commerce like Target and Walmart. I support plan for include initiatives for using city bus system, free Wi-Fi on bus, and ability to earn free bus rides when purchase of bus passes. So what I mean by that, Donnie, is that if someone spends $10, that we want them to feel like that, hey, we would like you to ride the bus system more. Take your car, put your car back at home, keep it there, save yourself gas money, and ride our bus system. And if you do that, we will offer you in the $10, when you buy 10 rides, it's $10. But we want to give you more for your money. So you want to give you 2 or 3 bonus rides. Now if you spend the $20, you get 20 rides. We want to give you 5 bonus rides. So we want to feel like that we're not going to take all the money out of your pocket. free Wi-Fi on bus, ability to turn bus pass rides and purchase of bus systems. So we also want to work on free Wi-Fi. There's so many people, Donnie, that have doctor appointments, emergencies, that they're not able to use it when they run out of their free government phone. When they get a free government phone from the government, they give them a certain amount of data. And when that data runs out, it's hard for them to use their phone without the internet. And the Wi-Fi in the Watertown, New York is very scarce. It's not reliable, and it's very little to nothing here in this city. I support changing our trash system and changing it to a universal trash removal service. This will be easier for the citizens since they will not need to get stickers for their trash. This will be funded by raising property taxes, city taxes. So the city wants to raise your taxes like they do often, Donnie. And the people move out because they don't see no benefit of the city just taking more money out of their pocket, and they're not spending the people's money wisely. So I would like, if I get elected, is to push forward for a universal trash service. That if they're gonna raise your taxes, it should be written in a contract. If you're gonna raise my taxes, I want something back in return. And a simple gesture or thank you would include a universal trash service for them, because they deserve more. The people in the Watertown, New York deserve more. I also support legalization for marijuana for medical, recreational purposes with the goal of creating jobs and tax revenue for a city. I feel that it's your human right to do whatever you want to yourself. Good or bad, you're a human being. And if you want to smoke marijuana and do a lecture of yourself, I believe you should be able to do that. And also, how much tax revenue will that bring us? You know, we're talking about millions and millions of dollars, and we need it for roads and sidewalks. And if we allow that, and it's already coming here, how much more would the city be a better place where people can walk freely? The city needs roads and sidewalks repaired in most of the lower income neighborhoods. When I walk around the city, it appears that the higher income areas have noticeable better roads and sidewalks. So for many years, Donnie, that the leaders have focused on the rich people, the upper class people, and they have took care of their roads, they have took care of their sidewalks, and they have forgotten about the little people, the lower side of Watertown, lower income. And we need to change it. And I will fight to turn that around. I don't believe one side should have more benefits and better conditions while the other side of the city is falling apart and decaying right in front of our eyes. We need to change it. The only way to change it is to get rid of leaders that do the same thing over and over and over and over again. Also, I support expanding the Thompson Park Zoo. In an attempt to increase revenue for the city, we could work in creating monthly pass instead of a yearly pass to make the zoo more practical, potential, and affordable. All that would create more entertainment for the city. If there's more attractions at the zoo, some of the examples could be Oktoberfest, Halloween themes, Christmas light walks through the zoo, or even a train ride that kids could ride around and see the animals. We could also put a large movie projector screen near the bottom of the hill, next to the memorial. People could bring blankets and chairs, and it would be a natural amphitheater. These are some of these things, that I would work towards to try to bring here, you know, and try to work for the people more. Do you have any questions that you want to ask me or your audience?
Well, Jason, I just want to thank you for your time. I just want to remind everybody that it's the 2-year seat that Jason's running for. He'll be on June's primary. And I just want to take the time to thank you for doing this interview with me, Jason. And you gave out a lot of good information there on the bus system, and then a tax incentive program, you know, homeless shelter, and then community activities that can be done. I mean, so I like where you're going. I like what you have to offer, and hopefully we can do another interview in the future.
One other thing, Donnie, is I'm also carbon neutral. I don't know if you all recognize it yourself, but I do drive a all-electric green scooter around my ride to the train station. I believe that if you're gonna fight climate change, a lot of these people are talking about, you have to put your money where your mouth is. So I'm totally for better technology where we can take care of the earth and put our money where our mouth is. So yes, I would love to do a second interview with you and bring my green scooter down here and let your audience see that I'm not just talk, but I walk too.
I like that. Watertown going green, and we can use green energy.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that so much.
You're welcome.